Hi, guys. My name is Chelsea, and I am going to lead you today on a lower body workout. We're going to mainly focus on our glutes and our hamstrings, but it will involve most of our lower body muscles in these moves today. So I'm super excited to be here with you doing that. I hope you are too. And if this is your first time through completing this workout the first week, I would encourage you to pick a weight. So we are going to be using 2 pieces of equipment. We're going to be using a set of dumbbells, and then also, if you have it, it's optional, but if you have it, a mini loop band. So that'll really help target our glutes. So if you have it, great. That just kind of adds that additional layer. If you don't, maybe the second time through, when you're completing this workout, I encourage you to if you can, up the dumbbell weight to the next set, the next level. That would just help you in that progressing and that strength. And maybe if you don't have the loop band today or don't use it, maybe try adding it in on the second time through. Would be a great way to, just progress and continue to get stronger through this challenge, right? So our workout today, our focus is going to be on choosing peace in anxious moments, right? So we can all relate to that. So it's my verses we're going to focus on are Philippians 4, 6, and 7. So it says, don't worry about anything. Instead, we can go ahead and start moving side to side, get our heart rates going. So don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Let God tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus, right? So those couple of verses, we kind of may be familiar to you, maybe not, but Paul and through Philippians is giving us instructions on how to choose God's peace during those worrisome, anxious times in our lives, right? Like he gives us kind of a step-by-step way to pray or way to approach it that will help us experience God's peace, which is what we all want in those anxious times. So I'll kind of break that down throughout the workout. We'll talk a little bit about each step, and then at the end, maybe do like a example prayer of how you could kind of relate that to your everyday life. So I'm going to get our music going, and we are going to start warming up. Go. All right, so let's go ahead and march it out here. Good job, guys. Just kind of get warmed up here for our lower body workout. We're going to use those lower body muscles. Core is going to be involved. It's going to be great. The format we're going to use today is a block. So we're going to have 3 blocks, 3 moves in each block, and then it should go pretty fast. I feel like this format does move fast. So if you're kind of short on time, short on motivation, perhaps, this is a great one to use. All right, now let's kind of move side to side, pull back, hamstring curl. We're going to use those hamstrings a lot, so we want to warm those up. Good. Good job, guys. My music cut off. You keep going. I'm going to turn it back on here. Good job. Can't work out without music. We need the beat, right? No, I do. All right, let's go ahead and turn and push. Rotate. Bottom foot is pivoting. Pressing out. Now let's go sideways. So you are going to see a lot of different lower body moves today. So we're going to warm up with a couple of those here in a second. First one, let's go ahead and warm up with our hip hinge. So you can either put your hands behind your head or on your hips, kind of right here in the front. But you're just going to hip hinge out, come back up. Hip hinge out. Good. So again, up back here, you can just kind of practice warming up those hinge muscles. Keep going, guys. Good. 2 more. 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 For those, we're going to be doing some deadlifts. So hip hinging is our warm-up. Reminder to start your workout on your watch or if you're tracking it. I always need that reminder. Good. All right, let's come back here and let's practice. We're going to do some lunges. So let's just kind of tap back, reach up, warm up those back side of our body, one-sided. Good. Keep going, guys. You got it. If you don't want to add the upper body, that's fine. Just tapping. So we'll be getting lower with our lunges, but we're just warming those muscles up. Okay. Last thing, squats. So we're going to squat it out to finish our warm up here. We'll be doing those first. Just kind of reach. See if you can tap the ground. Good. Warming those knees up. Let's do a few more. Alrighty, good job, guys. Alright, so like I said, go ahead. You will not need the loop band for this first move, but there's going to be squats. But then the second and third move, we will put it on. So the first move, you're just going to grab one dumbbell, and I'll kind of remind you each one or what the next one is coming up. But yeah, so let's go ahead and let me get my timer going here. Grab your dumbbell you plan on using. All right, and so our first move is going to be so you're either going to do a back squat, putting the weight behind your head, or a goblet squat where you hold it at your chest, okay? So it's just going to be a squat move, squat down and up. Weight through your heels, okay? Goblet just looks like this. All right, here we go. I think I'm going to do back squat today. Feeling that weight in the back of my body versus the front. Again, we got 40 seconds of work. We transition in 10 seconds. It'll go fast. You'll be moving the whole time. It'll be great. Good. Your pace, your tempo. Do what you can. More seconds. 3. See if we can get one more in. And rest. Good. All right, next one. We're going to grab your loop band, put it on kind of right between your knees and your hips, maybe a couple inches above your knees. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm going to show you here. So go ahead and get that on. And then we're going to take one dumbbell. It's optional, so you don't have to use the dumbbell. You can just use a loop band, or you don't have to, either or, whatever you got. But it's going to be 2 side squats. It's going to look like this. Squat together, squat together. Then you go 2 the other way. So that's the option. To make it a little more challenging, you can squat thrust on the up. Okay? Just kind of thrust it up. That's completely optional. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. I'm just going to hold it to the side. Good. To the right, to the left. Good. Sure you go good and low. Good. Halfway there. That band just adds a little extra resistance, which is awesome for our glutes. Good job. 5 seconds. And last one. Good job, guys. All right. Keep the band on. We are going to go into, actually go ahead and drop that weight too. We're going to go into just the band, or if you don't have it, you're going to go down. You're going to, with your right foot, tap up, tap to the side, and and then tap behind you, okay? So you're going to go up. The other leg is kind of just low holding. You'll feel it. Side. Hands on your hips might help your balance. Tap up. Tap to the side. Tap back. Good. Left leg is just, you'll feel the fire. You'll feel it. Good. 10 seconds. Good. Almost there. Last one. All right. Whew, good job, guys. So we're going to do that whole block again, those 3 exercises. So go ahead and grab your 1 dumbbell. And here we go. Back squat. And you can keep the band on. That's fine. Or you can take it off. I'm just going to leave mine on just for time purposes. Good. Good job, guys. Almost there. 10 seconds. Good. All right, 1 dumbbell. Actually, you don't need the dumbbell. We're holding it at our chest, and we're going to do the walk-in squats. 2 each way. Again, if you want to do this, add a little extra, a little thruster. Totally cool. Don't have to. Not really feeling it today. So I'm going to keep it at the chest. Good job, guys. I'm in it with you. Last ones. Here we go. See if we can get 2 more in. And rest. Good. Good job. All right. Drop that weight. Last set in our second round here. Other side, you're going to go up. This is left side and back. So kind of try to, the lower you are, the harder this will be. Okay. So tap in front, tap to the side. You choose how low you in your stance you go. Okay. Fire in that right leg. Good job. Good. Almost there. Almost there. 5 seconds. 4, 3. Last one. See if you can get 1 more in. And rest. Good job. Whew, shake it out. Shake it out. Again, band is optional. Take it off. Leave it on. This is our last set of our back or goblet squats. Okay. Here we go. Last time with the squats. We move on from squats after this. Good. So even if we need some prayer during this workout, right? Workouts aren't too silly for God to listen to us. Maybe we're struggling making time to work out, or we feel guilty for working out. Whatever you're feeling, shame, you feel like you're not good enough to even spend time on your own body, right? Take it to Him. All right. Weight in front. Last set of the side squats here. Catch your breath. Here we go. We have to realize that automatic, almost, like response of prayer when we feel anxious or worried, instead of just immediately, run into that, oh, what can I do to fix it? Who can help me fix it, maybe, depending on your mindset, take it to God. Like, speaking to myself here, automatically, take it to Him in prayer. Don't just automatically take that burden on when you have those feelings. Good, rest. All right, this time with our last time through the up, outs, and backs, we're going to just switch off, okay? So we'll start on the right. So you're going to go up, out, back, switch. Up, out, back, switch. Good. Good. Again, hands in the kind of front here. Can help balance you if you go low. Switch. Good job. Good job, guys. You got it. So close to our water break. Good. Feel that tension on the band. It should be pulling now. And you're out. Great job. Go ahead and pull that band off. Grab some water. You guys did awesome. Oh, yeah. Tastes good, doesn't it? Okay. So again, the second block, this band is optional. Actually, if you wanted to really up it, I'm not going to use it on the second block, but again, your call. You are going to need both dumbbells for the first exercise. We're going to be doing deadlifts, and then second one, just one dumbbell, and then we're going to drop to no dumbbells. Okay, so just follow along with me. Continue to catch your breath. We're going to take a few more seconds. Go ahead and grab both your dumbbells. Get into position here. So we're going to do a staggered deadlift. So your right foot is going to kind of be behind you, left foot planted, and you're going to hinge, hinge, hinge down, press up. Most of what you're doing is going to be in that that side that you're hinging, right? Press up. Good. I'll show you from the front. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Press up. Back and shoulders stay neutral. Or neutral back. But you're mainly working this side, right? Good. Almost there. Slow and controlled. It's not a fast move. And you're out. Good. Next one, we're going to drop to one dumbbell. So it's going to be reverse lunge with a knee drive. So take your right leg. You're going to go reverse lunge. Drive the knee up. Here we go. Reverse lunge, drive. If you cannot tap between, awesome. If you need to tap, totally fine too. Good. Really working on our balance. Good job. Drive that knee. Holding the weight just gives you a little extra core resistance. Good. 10 seconds. Almost there. That weight in your left heel. And you're out. Good job. All right, drop the last weight. This last one's going to be a lateral lunge with the reach. So we're going to the right, reach down, then come back. So we're doing the same side, okay? And you want to think about, see how my knee is staying in line? My hips are going back. You don't want to do out like that, right? We want to go out and just see if you can touch how low you can go. I can go about bottom of my shin there. The ground would be really struggling. Okay. But we're only focusing on this right side at first. Good. 10 seconds. Almost like a hinge as well. Really feel it in that glute. Good. All right. Whew, good job. That's block 2. We're going to do it 2 more times. 2 more times. All right. Let's go ahead and grab your dumbbells. We're going to switch legs on that deadlift. Here we go. Deadlift. Squeeze up. Back toe is popped. So you put most of the weight on that right foot, right? Hinge forward, squeeze up. Hinge, 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 squeeze up. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Good. Job, guys. 10 seconds left. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Last one. Good job. All right, drop down to 1. We're going to lunge drive on the other side. Okay. Left leg back. Here we go. Drive. Push up. Again. If you need to tap, for balance. Okay, try not to though, right? Try to just push, return, push. Good. Good job. We're halfway there. These are difficult. You got it. Less than 10. Challenging our balance, which is so important. And that would be good. All right, drop that weight. We're going to go other side. Left side with our lateral lunge with reach. Here we go. Lateral lunge and return. Lunge. You're reaching with the opposite hand. Surprisingly, I can go lower on this side. See what you guys can do. You can either tap, move the foot or not. Up to you. Good. And I know these are quick transitions between, so if you need more time, please take it. Pause, catch your breath if you need it, okay? If you're short on time, we're just going to power through. And last one. All right, catch your breath. We got one more time through it, okay? You got it. We're almost there. All right, both weights. We're going to deadlift together. Here we go. Deadlift and raise. Deadlift. God, squeeze. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Pull. Really try to focus on from your hamstrings to your back. Those muscles, right? Tightening all those to straighten you back up. Good. You got this, guys. Almost there. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Squeeze. Good job. Drop to one weight. We are going to alternate the reverse lunges with the knee drives, okay? So start out with the right, then we're going to alternate. So back, down, back, down. Good. Good job, guys. Got this. Again, weight is totally optional. If you need to drop it on this third set, feel free. If you need to go back to a tap back, lose the drive, whatever it is. You got it. Just keep moving. Good. 5, 4. Last one. Oh. Good. All right. Drop that weight. Last one, then we get our water break. We're going to do alternating lateral lunge and reach. Here we go. Reach and together. Reach, together. Good job. Again, we're going for progress, not perfection, right? May not look perfect. Mine aren't perfect. That's okay. God doesn't ask us to be perfect, right? Or else why would we need him? We could just handle everything on our own. And that's not how he designed us. That's why we have worry and anxiety in our lives. You just can't let it control us. Good. All right. Grab some water. Great job, guys. So a lot of it is kind of humbling, right? So when you have a lot of anxiety and worry and you realize I have to take this to God. Like what I'm doing isn't changing anything. It's not helping anything. It's humbling. We have to admit to him, we can't fix it. No one around us can fix it. Only he can. We have to just give him that situation, right? Just surrender that. And that's hard. I'm with you. It's hard. It can be very hard. And then thanking him, right? So then it goes on to saying what he's done in the past in that area is so important. Just being thankful and grateful for, Lord, you've done this in the past. I've seen you work and I've seen you change people's hearts, and just trusting that just being thankful for what you've already seen and not expecting a certain outcome, right, that we want. That can be so hard. It's just such a human behavior. All right, last set. We're going to power through, and then we'll stretch and cool down, okay? So only 2 moves, which is awesome. Little fun surprise there. We are going to use our band again. So go ahead and put that band back on. And we're actually going to come down to the mat, the ground, for these last 2. So go ahead and wrap it around and get in hands and knees position. So the first move, I would suggest, again, band is optional if you have it or want to use it. But I would suggest you wrap it under your knees. For this one, these are donkey kicks. So flat back, shoulder over wrists, knees, hips over knees, and then we're just gonna kick up and down. So we're gonna do right then left. So sorry, all right and then all left. So kicking up and going down. Okay. Starting our timer. Here we go. All right. So all on that right side at first. The left knee is kind of holding that band from popping up. And you're really focusing on squeezing that right glute. Squeeze, almost like you're pressing the ceiling. You're stamping the ceiling. And try to keep your hips level as well. Good. Good, 10 seconds. Exhale on the push out, inhale on the return. 2, last one. Good. All right, next move is going to be a glute bridge march. So go ahead and come on your back and keep that band kind of a couple inches above your knees. Come to your back and you're gonna come into a bridge. We're just gonna march. Okay, if that's too difficult, just hold the bridge. Marching is the holding a success option. Marching is our challenge option. Good job. You might find the band moves, that's okay. Just go at your pace. You can go to challenge yourself. Important thing is to keep breathing. Try to really feel it in that glute, backside area. Good. All right. Last time through, guys. We're so close. Back to those all fours. Donkey kicks on the left side. Here we go. Pull that band underneath. Good. Good. You can either bring all the way back down to the ground or just keep it kind of hovering. Totally up to you. Good job. So close. Knock it out this 30 minutes and you're done for the day. You got it. Under 10, under 10. Squeeze that glute. Last one. Good. All right, last glute bridge march. Here we go. Smile if you need to. Get through it. You got it. Marching it out. Again, you can go to a hold. That's completely okay. Wherever you're at today. Whatever you got, give it to God. And He will use it. Try to keep your hips level. Core engaged. My band's riding up, and that's okay. Almost there. All right. Great job, guys. Whew. Take that band off. We are going to cool it down now. That was a sweaty one. I don't know about for y'all, but it was sweaty for me. All right. Grab your water. Catch your breath. I'm going to turn us some calming music on here. Keep rehydrating, cooling down. I'm going to stay on the ground because it's comfortable. And we've been working hard the last 25 minutes, haven't we? All right. So we got a lot to stretch here. So let's bring our feet maybe in front of us. Just straight out in front of you. Let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come back to center. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Center, inhale. And exhale. All right, let's tuck one leg in. One leg long. Inhale again and fold to that right side. Just breathe. Work those lower body muscles hard. Stretch them while they're warm. Right, let's switch legs out here. Same thing, inhale, and fold to the left. Continue to think about, I hope during this workout you've kind of, when I've mentioned, what makes you anxious, it's different for everybody. Really just thinking about I think we all know worry, we shouldn't worry. It's not going to help anything. But taking that and practically changing that habit from worrying to praying to giving it to God, it just takes time and effort and intentionality, right? Really being intentional. So I hope you've kind of thought about, I would encourage you to think about as we're finishing stretching, go ahead and come into a butterfly, an area of your life that you can practice this in, right? It's a super practical couple verses where God actually is pretty clear in his instruction. And then kind of giving us a way to feel his peace. How this is kind of how you can go about doing that. I'll just kind of give you an example. I'm just trying to, off the top of my head of how this prayer might look. So I got this this kind of breakdown. Pastor Chip Ingram, I don't know if anybody's heard of him or listens to him, but he has a book called Choosing God's Peace. And so that's where I kind of got this from. Go ahead and just lean forward. And he really just, breaks it down. And a sample prayer, could just be say you don't want to have a hard conversation with someone and you're worried about it, or, it might be something at work or with a family member. You just, praying, Lord, I admit this is hard for me. I'm struggling, this is challenging. I can't do this on my own. I've tried and failed in the past, and you've shown your mercy and your ways. Let's go ahead and lay on our side. Let's lay on our back. Take that back. Come to our back here. Roll down, and I want you to cross your right leg over, pull in that left leg towards you to stretch our glutes. All right, back to our prayer. Lord, I've seen you've worked, you've helped me in the past. I've seen you've given me strength and courage before when I've needed it. So Lord, I just bring this request to you humbly, and with that heart posture, instead of just praying this list of I need this, Lord, please do this, Lord. It just gives you that right heart attitude about it. You can pump your ankle if you want. That is so important, right? And that God will, when we do come in that way, he gives us that peace. He grants us that understanding that it isn't up to us, it's up to him. So just an example there. I really encourage you to try it out. The next time you find yourself in an anxious moment or an anxious part in your day, Maybe it's driving, maybe your commute, maybe, it can be nothing is too small to take to God. And he tells us that. All right, for our last bit here on the mat, I just want you to find a comfortable, you can either stay with your knees up, hand on your belly for a couple belly breaths. We're just going to do a little bit of breath prayer to close this out. So again, you can lay long or keep your knees up, whichever is most comfortable for you. Hands can be side or belly. And we're just going to focus on that, what that verse tells us, right? So we're going to inhale and think about God's peace. And then exhale those anxious thoughts out. God's peace. Exhale anxious thoughts. Inhale God's peace. Exhale anxious thoughts. So I encourage you slowly if you want to take some more time on your mat, please feel free. Do that as long as you need to. I'm going to end it here. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a great lower body workout, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.